I'm trying to decide whether or not to turn the AC off because it's kind of hot but kind of cold and it's kind of aids in between, so it's crazy. But as usual, you gotta give me a second to open everything up and set everything up. So but there should be at most a very small amount of feedback from the AC, because when I don't have it on and just the fan, it gets absolutely none. But there might be a little, but I really don't care. It's lower than the feedback from Wings' PS4, so it's like, whatever. Alright. There's that. There's that. Yeah, chat is now open. Wait, I need to. Okay, it is one because I have the stream up to make sure it doesn't mess up. But I set it to 144 so it doesn't go crazy. So and then the view thing fucks up. But yes, I did play a little earlier because we were at level 40 after last night and we are currently 45, which is 20 levels behind max. So, and we have like 12 or so days left of the XP bonus the game gave us. So if we get 5 or so levels a day, we'll be Gucci. I don't even know. Okay, guys, to the Freya headquarters. This is not the right area. Hold up, baby. You gotta do this, like. Okay. I guess that doesn't really matter. Maybe that'll show it better. But who cares? I just assumed it was in there, but headquarters gatekeeper? You're telling me this? Oh, that's the console hall gatekeeper. Okay. So where's... Chiefy Chief, I'm not seeing the headquarters. Not seeing it. Pimp? Headquarters gatekeeper. How about y'all show Oh, okay, to the right. Okay. I just figured it wouldn't. Okay. Simply say headquarters only. So, okay. Okay. It has the headquarters. Where is it? Yeah. Like, that's the problem with this game. There's just like constant questions on where you're supposed to be going. So this is headquarters gatekeeper, so it should be here. Like, why is the headquarters text on the map in the like way far away from the actual thing? Like, that's a basic thing that we shouldn't be messing up. Not gonna lie, Chiefy Chief. Whatever. No fly zone. Oh, okay. Like what? Okay. The character from the beginning of the game. I don't remember the name, and I don't really care, because I haven't played that in several months. So entrance according. Okay, at least see. I still wish though, like the game wouldn't. Maybe not the fastest path, but it should show like dotted lines on the map how to get to the place, kind of like Neverwinter does. Like, it doesn't show you the fastest path to get there, but it shows you the path. So it's like, oh, okay. Okay. Harambe. Kappa. Not doing that. Okay, so do we have to like break this? That's so stupid. Why can't you just let my character fly over it? Well, we don't talk. Pimp. Alright, hunt the mutated villagers. Does this count as one, or is it, because it says worker, but who knows? Oh, that. Really? It didn't even count as one. What? We did get whatever that crap is. On the road again. Okay. I mean, well, let's see if this counts as one. Who knows? If it's in the area, but whatever. I wish your character didn't get canceled out, but see that move. Hold that. Who is you? Oh yeah, the plan for tonight is just to do some story missions like we're doing right now. So, not really gonna do dungeons or anything until we get to 65, and then I'll actually, because I believe they have like solo, I don't know if they're actual dungeons or like a practice thing, but actually I don't know if I would ever do that, because that wouldn't really show the healing abilities. So see, sometimes that combos really well, and the staff actually does the quick attack, but that doesn't happen every time. Okay, well now it's gonna like do it every time just to prove me wrong, but whatever. I wonder if you can, like, if you get the proc for it to not have a cooldown, if you can just slam it super quick twice. I'm just gonna keep trying it to see until we get the proc, or until this mission is over. No, it doesn't make it. Well, at least we proved it. That you only get the fast attack once. There we go. Oh yeah, and we got a key for, okay, let's see what this is. More fishing bait we're not gonna use. Cool. But because they make this stupid crap. Okay, and of course when I'm trying to look, a random enemy, just gotta do this bull crap. Ay, ay, ay. Hurry up. You lose. There we go. But what I wanted to show, because they gave me like the free elite status thing for, I don't remember how many days, but it was less days than the other things. Nice invisible wall. Like, are you serious? Didn't mean to do that, but before we do that, like over here where you go to this, like all these things, And I got, well, there's 0 there now, but I picked those up earlier. It didn't really have anything relevant. I mean, it's free, so whatever. And then, what was I going to look at? Oh yeah, because I looked at the stupid, like, broker thing where people sell stuff for gold. And I didn't look at any of the weapons or gear or anything. Or the mounts. I just looked at the, like, shirts and hats and stuff. And suckers be charging hella gold for crap that doesn't even, like, look even halfway decent. So it's just like, okay. But I wanted to look at this right quick. I wonder, because I'm just curious what they have. This is like the elite status garbage that like nobody. Like there's costumes, which I would never buy because it doesn't affect the game at all. Accessories, which I would never buy because it doesn't affect gameplay. Same with weapon skins. Mounts would be something I would think about, but it would have to be relevant. I don't think pets do anything in this game. It's not like in Black Desert Online where pets are like the main thing you want to get right away. Consumables, imagine spending no money on consumables, that's an L. Or even loot boxes are even worse. And then the services, oh, the bank expansion, that's because we made, well, not bank expansion, never mind, I'm talking. Well, they have level 60, well, that's level 60 though, that's not level 65. Because, what is it? Neverwinter has the ability, you can literally just instantly buy a max level character. Which is actually hilarious. Hilarious! But, I mean, that, the only, well, that's not max level, but a max level character thing, that would only be relevant to buy if there was, like, a character that was, like, god tier at max level, but it was pure aids to level up. Then that would be the only reason you would ever do that. But I did want to look at the mounts, because I was curious of, like, why do we randomly have 365 MP? That was probably from, I don't even know. I'm just curious, like, what's the difference between that and that, making it so much more expensive? I'm curious. 290. It's the same speed and does the same thing. Why would you... What? What? That makes no sense. Curious, like... Look at that, Flying Wolf. 290 speed. Cheaper than both of those. Like, why are some... What's so special about these, like... Let me see the... I really don't care about it. I thought clicking that would show what it looks like. Because I was curious. But I mean, we already have... The game literally gives you a free flying mount. It's not the one we're using. The one we're using is a limited time one. But we already have a free flying mount that we will utilize after that one runs out if we're still playing the game. And pets are literally irrelevant. And I don't know what that 365, that might have been from like the free PS Plus bundle or something. But there's nothing to really buy with that. Just look at, excuse me, like even this crap. well, formal dress accessory box. Hat trick. I mean, none of that really interests me. I do want to look at, what is this? Oh, a random fancy accessory? You're really gonna make it random? Like, huh? See if there's any cool, I mean, I highly doubt it. Alright, that one's like not too bad, I'm not gonna lie. But won't lie, these, like the tetrachromic and the cubic, aren't too bad. But I mean, most of those are pretty crappy. Like, what's on the featured lists? Loot boxes. That's pathetic. Epsilon, that just makes me think of the Call of Duty team Epsilon. Sleep. But yeah, this game doesn't have like anything relevant. Like, none of that stuff even looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. And the mounts are worthless because they don't actually give you any real bonus, and their speed isn't really... Like, look at this. Oh, hold up. Like, look at this. Riding there, 270. That's only 20 slower than the best mount in the game. And this one we have on is 290, but as you can see, it's a limited time thing that they gave us for whatever reason. And then this is 280, but it can't fly. And that's the one, well, that you get at the very beginning of the game. We have no pets though, but I mean, pets in this game, it's not like Black Desert Online. Pets in this game, I'm pretty sure do nothing. So let's upgrade this stuff right quick. Because, I mean, I'll even double check to see if pets do anything. I'm pretty sure they don't. They're just for looks, which is literally a waste of time. I'm curious, though. Like, let's see. Yeah, I've just seen what the... A pet with 72... Oh, this guy has a storage? That's actually interesting. Gonna download Fortnite. Well... I remember that, though. It's a classic clip. So, the pets aren't completely useless. This one actually can hold stuff, but I mean... When am I ever gonna utilize something like that? Okay, so they actually do stuff. Okay, I'll give them that. To auto loot. So that's basically like the pets from Black Desert Online. Alright, well my, the Wi-Fi on my computer just messed up, so I don't have access to chat right now. Because my Chromebook is really cool. And the Wi-Fi randomly fucks up sometimes. It's not my internet, it's literally just the Chromebook. But, to be fair, I only paid $150 for it. Because my old laptop stopped working. But, alright, I'm just curious what these do. Alright, there we go, so chat is now reopened. Okay, so it looks like all of these just do auto loot, which is literally copying straight from Black Desert Online. But I was just curious. Okay, it looks like all of these do the same thing as the other one. So it's either an auto loot pet or one that can carry stuff for you. Doomslayer sends the demons to Ban World. Well, okay, so those all auto loot. So if you're gonna buy a pet for the auto looting, you might as well buy one of the cheaper ones. I mean, I'm not doing that because auto looting in this game isn't really relevant. Because there's not really much loot. Welcome to bank. Like, oh man. I know my favorite of all time though is still you're banned for giving my gamer tag out while he was playing Modern Warfare 3. It's like, you're banned for giving my gamer tag out. It's like, well, okay. Like, you're banned for looking at my gamer tag on the screen. Well, okay. Oh, man. What are we supposed to do? Special bomb to destroy some shard, which is probably this thing. I'm definitely liking this game more now, though. Oh yeah. The old COD World War II days. Oop, yep. Sadly, when it came to COD World War II, I played the beta, but I never bought the game. It wasn't because it was bad, it was simply because it didn't work, or I don't know if that's even the thing. But it was just when it came out, I didn't have the money to buy it, and then I just never bought it. Is this the thing? Or no? Can't really tell because there's no name above it. It's not really in the blue area, but the game has had things not in the blue area. Yeah, World War II Wings was definitely something special. I have no clue. This is definitely not it, because it's all over. 5,000 a sub. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, when it comes to Wings, he's not very smart. Because he'll complain about sub count and not getting enough money, but then he bans subscribers all the time. I mean, I know you can't, like, allow people to do whatever, even if they sub, but if they're like, oh, what's up, Richard? And they have a sub next to them, it's not really a smart idea to ban them just for that. But oh, I think, okay, I get it. You have to use all of them on it. I understand. Destroy, shard, and defeat the... Oh, so we just defeat these dudes, and then we're good? Because Wings has gone from having a giant YouTube... Well, I'm not going to say giant, but it was giant for back in the day. YouTube channel and Twitch. But, well, his Twitch back then wasn't really that poppin', but... Okay, didn't we, like, do it? But do we have to just kill more of these or something? I don't know. He went from like 100,000 to like whatever he makes now, I don't know. Not sure what we're supposed to... that or what? Million subs one point, but after... yeah, that was kind of his problem, because he ended up in the pool of a lot of the Call of Duty commentators, like Only Use Me Blade and all of them, where he didn't evolve with the times, I guess, so to speak, and his content just stayed the same, so people got bored of it. That's the same thing, because what was the channel? There's some YouTube channel I follow that recently, like just today, put out a little mini documentary on Only Use Me Blade, and saying that one of his main problems was that he never evolved his content and stayed the exact same, and people got tired of it because it got stale. Yeah, a bunch of void pressing men playing COD for a living, which, oh my. Like the COD, like the whole just making money off of sitting there on Twitch or playing COD is kind of in the past nowadays. Like there's still people that do it, but there are channels that are already really big and people watch no matter what they do. Well, like there's a lot, especially because back in the day I used to always watch like the Doom Clan members in Call of Duty. Like followed every single one of them and watched them during the yearly Call of Duty Race to Max level and all that. And they used to like get hella watchers and viewers, but nowadays they like, I don't even know which one of them gets the most viewers, because a lot of them left and everything, and I don't even know who's still in Doom. I mean, I know like King Prodigy is, and then FIFA Kill, and what's it, JV, but other than that, because I know, do we have to go up there for this, or what? Or maybe we can just cheese. But I know, what's his name, Trap God left after his like motorcycle accident or whatever. I don't know if that was the reason, or if he was just like, yeah, this is kind of, eh, but... And then Big Foltz left, and then he like started streaming on Caffeine, like the streaming platform, and then now he's back on Twitch after like a year and a half or something. I don't know. I don't even know if, I assume Cold Side's still in Doom, I really don't know, because he like got a contract with Facebook Live or something, and he streams on that, so I've never watched him since he left Twitch, but they used to get hella views, especially during the race. That was like always dummy hype. And you got to, like, I don't even, because I don't follow a lot of them that I used to. Like, I used to follow Hutch, I used to follow White Boy 7th Street, I used to follow, whatever that guy's name who was a co-creator of Team Caliber, and all that. I mean, I never really followed any of the pro players, to be honest, but... it was like... COD World War II was pretty much like the first Call of Duty where I actually watched Call of Duty champs and all that. Defeat Legate Mushak. Oh, okay. But, like, I used to watch pretty much whoever. Well, I never watched like C Nanners or like some of them, but oh man. Yeah, for a lot of people, yeah, I mean, the problem with Call of Duty is it's a short-term channel, like, not reviver, but short-term gain. Like, people see really huge gains using Call of Duty right off, well, not right off the bat, but like if you get, quote, lucky, I guess, the gains you can get from Call of Duty early are really high, but then they fall off. So that's what happened to people, like when I was talking about the people in Doom. Like, Doom FIFA Kill used to get a ton of viewers, and nowadays he doesn't even have over 100 most of the time. It's like, it's just because, also because they don't evolve their channel, and it's really tough to make a living off of one game if you're not like a pro player, if you're just a pub stomper. And I don't really know, you gotta kind of at least evolve your channel as well, and it's partly luck based. Because you got people like Torva who are just like dummy chill, and he has like over 1,500 viewers a lot of the time, but his chat is kind of dead because people just mostly lurk. That, and I'm pretty sure people purposely view bot him to try and get him banned for a lot of the time. So I don't know, because there's people that like have admitted to doing that to him. But at the end of the day, it's not like I would or anybody else would really complain about a view bot. Fanbase stopping. Yeah, I mean, that happened to, well, with me, like my interest and stuff. Like, I still watch Call of Duty and stuff, but I'm very picky on who I watch. Like, of course, if Wings was playing it, I would probably pop in just because that's, his personality is interesting to watch. But like, oh, well, that's a lie. Like, the two people I watch play Call of Duty nowadays are PawnStars.com and Seratron. But that's mostly because they play on PC, and I find PC gameplay to be more interesting than console. And I like Seratron because he doesn't play the stupid Battle Royale crap, which I personally find extremely boring to watch, unless of course it's somebody like Wings just absolutely being terrible at it. Alright, let's see, what are we supposed to do? Find Freya and Frontiera. Okay, so I assume that's a new area. Yeah, we gotta get off of that. I assume that's probably like... Ah, there we go. But yeah, Call of Duty is just a strange thing. Like, all the people who are really big are either pro players or they've moved on from Call of Duty. It's kind of like Fortnite. I'm sure by now a lot of the people who had hella viewers on Fortnite are starting to dip off. At least the mid-range guys that tried to focus only on Fortnite. Of course, like, if you get lucky and get really big, then you can just play whatever you want and still get viewers, which, if you're trying to make streaming your job, that would make it more tolerable. Because personally, I wouldn't want to get in a trap where you have to play a certain game or you're going to have no viewers. Personally, I would just rather have no viewers like I do. Like, I average between like 3 and 4 viewers most of the time. But that's cool with me. Because personally, I'm just basically streaming for myself. And sometimes it's just like, oh, I feel like putting up a video, I guess. I don't know. What are we supposed to do? Use the teleporter? Okay. Well, yeah, and it just has to do with what is the new thing on the block. Because Call of Duty was that hype game, basically. Honestly, COD World War II is when it started to dip, because that's when all the Battle Royale crap started. And people were like, oh, Call of Duty is terrible. Even though, personally, I thought COD World War II was pretty good. Like, even before they completely overhauled it. Like, the maps, sure, but at least the maps are way better than the new Modern Warfare, and I think, excuse me, the maps were probably better than all the original Modern Warfare maps. Well, not like the small ones like Shipment, but for the most part. Alright, just defeat a couple of enemies. But yeah, still to this day, I think Black Ops 1 had the best maps, because personally, all the base maps, not counting the DLC, I don't, like, looking back, I used to think Hanoi was a terrible map, but and all the other maps were really good. But looking back, the map wasn't that bad. I think, like, every map in that game was pretty good. These clowns. And the sniping in that game was actually good. Because it wasn't like Modern Warfare 2 where it took no skill whatsoever, but it wasn't difficult. So it was like the perfect balance. But I do think, like, if they were to remaster a Call of Duty, I do think they should have picked Modern Warfare 2. Because Black Ops 1, like, I personally enjoyed it way more than Modern Warfare 2, but that said, Modern Warfare 2 had the most, like, fun factor, if that makes sense, just because there's so much crazy crap. And Modern Warfare 3 was actually, honestly, I've enjoyed Modern Warfare 3 more than Modern Warfare 2, but that's because I think they toned down the amount of retarded stuff, but it was still at a level where there's a lot of dummy fun things to use. Personally, like, my favorite thing in Modern Warfare 3 was to use the pre-patch striker, when you can shoot it basically as fast as humanly possible. Yeah, that was nice. And, like, all the guns and types in that game were pretty balanced. I mean, yeah, everybody says, like, the ACR was OP, but everything was usable, even the Dragonov, which, funny enough, I had one person one time say that I was using a rapid fire controller with that gun, because how it worked, if you shot it so fast, it would kind of like skip bullets. Well, like the audio would skip, because it would go like bam, 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 and like kind of skip like that. And I guess it could kind of sound like you were using a rapid fire controller, but that was back when you could kind of goof around more so than these days. Oh, wrong button. Ah. Okay. We're supposed to, oh, keep using the purifying flame on these suckers, okay. Like, I'm pushing the button. Okay, is my character glitched? Okay. But yeah, Call of Duty is just one strange thing. Because at the end of the day, there's not really any other games after Call of Duty that revamped things like so massively that it spawned a whole genre. I mean, you could argue that Fortnite did it, but I don't foresee the Battle Royale genre really lasting. Because there's not really much else you can add to it. And it's basically already all been done already. Because they've already done super realistic ones, cartoon ones, ones with all kinds of gimmicks, superhero gimmicks, and all that. As like Call of Duty revamped with COD 4 the whole genre, and they kept actually legitimately building on it. But the creativity in the gaming industry is basically non-existent these days. Like everybody's just copying everybody. It's like you can't even call Fortnite a legitimate, unique, creative idea. Because all the crap had been done before. It's whatever. These people just, these days, do whatever makes... Okay, I didn't mean to jump off of that. But okay, because I thought... Oh, no fly zone, of course. That's why I didn't. Okay, yeah, whatever. Now we gotta take a fucking half hour to get up there. There's like no fly zone. Like, why are you giving me a flying mount then, Chiefy Chief? The map is so fucking bad, like, can't tell where you're supposed to. Alright. But yeah, I mean... Oh yeah, and apparently speaking of Call of Duty, I believe, according to PawnStars.com, they started like a new thing in Modern Warfare, like the Clan Wars that was in Modern Warfare 3. You have to like go on the Call of Duty app and like join the clan through that. But I never did that during... Well, I think I like joined clans randomly, but it was just to get the like emblems and stuff. Like I used that cool like gem frog looking one. But then in Ghosts they had like that cool red armor you could get, which I actually... Well, the clan wars in that were a little different. Because the clan I was in Ghosts, we actually were one of the first clans to unlock every single piece because we won the first 5 clan wars in a row. Obviously, I'm sure other people did that as well because there's a ton of people on the game. And then I know they came out with like the yellow one, but by the time they did that, our clan was already pretty much defunct and nobody was really playing the game. Because we had already set out and achieved the goal of unlocking every single clan war item. Like, fuck off, faggot. Jesus Christ. But, because we had already unlocked all the clan items, so we stopped doing clan wars, and then pretty much everybody just decided to be like, oh, well. And then, like, I think Battlefield came out, and a lot of people were playing that. And then the new consoles came out, and I got on PS4. So I never played my Xbox 360, and yeah. But, like, if I re-download Call of Duty Ghosts on PS4, my Call of Duty account, since it's a COD account based or whatever, I have all the Clan War costumes and stuff unlocked. So hearing, is it like glitched or what? But sadly, I can't use the that crazy cool rainbow zebra camo. That was like a super special thing that not many people had. Because my Xbox 360 account would still have that, but sadly those don't transfer. But like, I have all the Clan Wars skins and stuff still. But the problem with it, I probably would still play COD Ghosts on PS4, but the biggest issue is the frame rate is like literally under 30 frames a second. Because contrary to what people say, COD Ghosts was actually a lot of fun. Outside of like that stupid Stonehaven castle map. Use teleporter to... Oh. But yeah, probably gonna get off here soon because it's 12:30. So probably after like this little lab area, probably get off. Okay, so we have to just defeat Thosa after you answer Freya. Like, I like how they have to put that in parentheses instead of just marking that character. Interesting looking boss, I won't lie. Pitiful damage boss, by the way. Not gonna lie. Because we have only been doing main missions and haven't grinded. So, we're kind of like near the level of the area. Or like one sliver from leveling up again. That's crazy. Alamathia. Okay, I think Alamathia is an area we can just portal to. Yep, it's this one. Bet. Well, because this is one of the main hub cities, so this will be a good spot to end. We'll do this and then get off for night. And then tomorrow, I don't know what the oh wait, no, because tomorrow is Tuesday. So tomorrow is the weekly reset for Zombie Army 4. But that's just gonna be me checking to see if the weekly thing has a good reward. Which Sanctum Mysterium? Where's this at? Alright. Well, it's actually marked on the map for one time. One time for the one time. But, yeah, so if that is an interesting one, I might stream that. But most likely it won't be a good reward, so I won't even do it. But, yeah, and then the Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville monthly reset will be, I think like this Thursday or something. Or it's coming soon. I'm gonna check and see what the monthly end reward is, and if it's good, we'll be playing some of that too. Like if that's good, like if the end reward is good for this month, we'll probably play that instead of Doom, or we'll like go back and forth between Doom and that, but we'll still be playing this. Like, cause I want to play this game heavy, at least until we get to 65 to fully utilize the, let's see, if it, like that just keeps glitching, or to fully utilize the XP bonus, so. Interesting. I'm just seeing if we, oh, we're at 60 inventory space though, so. Teleport scroll. Wow. Alright, we'll leave. That'll be the last thing. We're gonna leave that there. But I want to. There should be. One of these should be a vendor. And I want to. All his life he wanted to be a banker. Thumbs up for the Seinfeld reference. But, one of these clowns should be a merchant, and I want to sell a lot of the crap, because we're at 60 out of 80 inventory, and by the way, 80 is like the current max. I don't know if you can get more when you level up more, or what, but traveling broker. Okay, well, Come on, cheeky chief, are you fucking serious? You fags put an invisible wall on that? That's crazy. Why are there multiple bankers? And not just, hold on. Why am I in, I don't know what is what. Ay, ay, ay. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's make this easy. We'll travel back to this after this. But guess what? Traveling to the highest area in the game makes it easy. Because look, they got one of everything right at the beginning. So I can just come in here and be like, alright, let's sell this crap we don't need. Well, these are both the same, so we can sell one of these. Oh, we got things slotted on this. Okay, well, I'm not gonna. I know we probably could, like, enchant a lot of our stuff, but that's a waste of time at the moment. Not gonna lie to y'all. You're 6 to 55. Well, guess what? We're never gonna do that until we're above that level, so that's not relevant. Same with that. Well, oh yeah, sorry, we keep that because it literally sells for nothing. I bet. We still have hella stuff in the inventory, but that's mostly because of... Oh yeah, these are some of the things we got from that random chest thing. Oh yeah, we could open this crap. I forgot about that. But now it just puts more crap in. Like, are I really ever going to use any of that? Like, oh, this is clogging. Oh yeah, this crap is clogging up too. How do you get rid of this crap? Huh? I want to get this stuff out of my inventory, please. Like, you're not allowed to get that. Like, the game forces you to hold on to the stupid lock boxes that I don't want. Huh? Like, I'm literally clicking dismantle all and then it doesn't do anything. Unless we're on menu, destroy. Out of my inventory. Stupid. Like, the game gave us one free key, but none of these have anything relevant inside. Out of my inventory. Out of my inventory. Warning, normal character per account. Go into skill. Wow, look like I care. Alright, where's that stupid fishing credit crap? That only takes a... I mean, whatever. cannot trade, like, what's the point? I'm not going to fish in this game because that is a big fat waste of time. Oh, that's what I'm... Which one of these clowns? I don't remember. Is it the... Oh yeah, let's see if we... Oh, yeah, inventory can still not be expanded, so... And then you can go into here and get scammed by the people who charge hella money for stuff. One thing I didn't look at was, or do they not even have... They don't sell pets or mounts in here, so... I was gonna say, I didn't even look at any of that. Suckers really trying to sell strong boxes. Kill yourself. But there's literally nothing interesting in the broker at all. And like, why is it... Our inventory is like so full of crap that we don't need. But it's just like, eh. Maybe we should just like start using some of this crap. I mean, it doesn't look like we're taking up that fucking many spaces, bro. Like, real talk. Like, that's what, 22? Yeah, there's no way that fucking adds up to 50, bro. I'm getting scammed by the game. There's no way we have 53 inventory. Oh, wait. Does that say 20? I didn't see that. That one says 24? What the hell? Okay, which one is it? Oh, I thought we had to use one of those for the mission. Oh, you can't even sell those. That's why we... Okay. Or... Why is it, like, splitting it up for some weird reason? I'm getting rid of these dumb things. I'm not gonna lie to you. We'll keep that, I guess. What was this dumb crap the game gave me that I'm never gonna fucking use? Let me see, which one? Level 32 and above. Level 1 and above. These are useless. I don't care if it gives us 0. Alright, so clear up the inventory a little bit more. And now we should be able to... There was something we wanted to... here we go. Oh wait, no, that's not, I'm brain dead and retarded. For some reason I thought, oh yeah, okay. Or was it the... Okay, literally let you... Oh, we already have ones on there, okay. I don't know. Like, these are all like really bad crystals, I'm not gonna lie. So let us... I'm gonna get off here in a second, so... Just trying to clear out the old inventory a little bit. Alright, 11 and above, 11 and above. We'll get rid of all the 11 and above ones. Oh, honestly, we probably should just get rid of all of these ones too. We'll keep that one. So that's that. Get off. We're literally a fraction of a pebble away from 46. Let's just like teleport here right quick and kill a couple enemies so we can level up to 47. Should only take a fraction of a moment, to be honest. And then we'll get off, because it is almost 1 a.m. But drop in. Where are we dropping, boys? These are the same level as us, so there we go. Told you, only took a second. Yeah, I was hoping that would kill it. No. Alright. Now we can portal back to... Wait, is that? What? Go to Valor Watch? Oh. The Aster Rings. Okay. That is not it. Hold on. There we go. If that aggroes and kills us before, I'm going to delete the application. Alright. Well, hopefully this doesn't like restart a mission or something. Well, actually, what we want to do is go to here, because I don't know if like that passive XP thing is working, like if you log out in a city. But I've been doing it. But since we're at the very beginning of this XP level, if we log out here, if we have literally any progress on the XP bar tomorrow, then we know it works. So, yeah, that's gonna be that. Hope y'all had a good time.